Welcome back to the Lowki-Podcast, episode number 3. And obviously joined with my typical co-host, not in his usual seat, obviously sitting right next to me. Why? Because we have our very first guest on the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Diego Gonzalez-Hughes. Woo!
Gentlemen, it's an honor to be a part.
It's an honor to have you.
It is the first episode of the pod with a guest, right?
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it when I heard the news.
I told my mom, and she was so happy. No, did you tell your mom?
No.
My mom is not aware of that.
She'll find out when it's posted.
I tell her, Mom, go like the video.
You just put it on in like the family room.
Everybody be quiet. We're watching a video today.
You're the only one laughing. You're like,
You convince them it's a movie.
yeah. Anyway, so yeah, obviously we have our first guest on today, and we had to change up, the seating dynamics. It's gonna be a little weird looking to my left and seeing your mug, but whoa. That's not what I meant. Anyways, and so obviously we're gonna be trying to get some more guests in here. Obviously, Diego being one of my oldest friends and.
Yeah, I've known the guy my entire life. And
pretty much.
Fun fact, he is a day older than me.
One day. One singular day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was born 23rd of October. This world was graced by my presence in 2002.
Next day. Yes, bro. It was because when we first met, that was like, yo, blah, blah, blah. And then we got the birthdays, in school and stuff. And then it was like, oh, Alec, you're the 23rd? Oh my God. You're the 24th. So it was always like a conjoined function.
Yeah. I know. After that, it was
ever since we turned 21.
But yeah, so obviously Diego is a good person to have on for our first guest. Obviously, I've known him, like you said, for like 8 or 9 years, probably. Something like
a little
that.
bit longer than that.
Yeah, like that's like really
a lot of
being
stories.
close.
How old were you guys when you guys first met? Like, what's the story there?
Let me go first.
I'm like, it was a cold day.
Cold rainy night in Stoke.
Well, so basically, Diego transferred over into my school, St. Mary's Star of the Sea School. Kind of on a okay level with them. We'll see. Anyway, he transferred over into our class in 7th grade. But before that, me and him were both playing Breakers, Oceanside Breakers.
Pause. Bro, we were hooping first.
Also that. We used to see each other like on the court, It was basically like...
I'll never forget. So, Alec always had a stacked team, bro.
Yeah. I know you always says
bro, because I remember I was in...
Bro, because you did.
Yeah. He was in Celtics colors, and we had like yellow Lakers colors. Like mustard yellow, bro.
Yeah, I remember you wore red shorts.
Right, red shorts and like hyper dunks. What are they called? I would come back to that. But we would play and we'd lose every time. But it was mutual respect.
Yeah. It was it's like when you beat a team, but you could tell that there was like one guy on that team that if you place him on any other team, he'd probably do work. And
For sure.
He just
that was
got
Diego?
the shit luck of the draw, and after the game, he kind of just
Head nod in the crowd.
Hey,
see you again.
You did your thing out there, kid.
Yeah. Jersey swap.
Your mom's like, what the fuck are you doing?
You know how much money I spent on that?
I remember that was my first kind of sighting of Alec. I'm like seeing him and like
that was when I had my bangs probably still.
Yeah, thanks.
Or maybe I had my hair pushed up. I don't know. It's not important. We're gonna move on. But so we used to play against each other at Oceanside, like youth basketball, over in the valley of Oceanside. In the valley. Anyway, sorry.
Melba Bishop. There you go.
Yeah, Melba Bishop. But yeah, so that was where we really first we're able to gauge, who the other person is. Okay, he's shifty. He's got he knows his way around the court.
Got what it takes.
Right,
Hey, how you doing?
And then, that was really the only time I saw him until I also realized that he also played soccer. Because at that time, I'm not trying to be like this guy. Know what I'm gonna say.
I know the story.
Yeah.
Look, I tried so many years to get on to the best. It's called the black team. I was
Yeah,
always on
the
the blue
A-team.
team, the A team.
Yeah.
And Alec tries out first year. Good speed. You know?
He's man, you should have seen him.
You know, he's a true fullback. You know,
I had like
he made.
no, but that was the funny thing. Like I couldn't pass a ball to save my life. I only had the speed. Anyway, regardless, I was saying that because I was on the A team.
On the B team.
No, but
Look at
Diego,
us now.
He's really not on his feelings.
and it really panned out.
Exactly.
No, but yeah, I was on the A team and he was on B team. But I always knew that like he was the keeper for the B team, and that was the thing. Like, I mean, shit, I was also on the B team at one point. It's not like the B team. I never looked at them like that.
That was the best soccer moments we've ever had.
Yeah, man.
Just playing the B team together.
Yeah,
bro.
that's when because hey, I know what it's like because I was on the A team.
Yeah. shout out our Coach Brian.
And then he cut us, or he cut me. Well, he cut me from the A team.
Really?
It was actually I like how we're just airing like all the names.
Hey, shout out.
No shout out.
Actually, I hope you. No.
We'll bleep it out.
I'm not gonna get too crazy.
Don't cut this.
I'm like. It was Coach George. Yeah. Well, it was because we transitioned from a different coach, and then you had to like do all the tryouts again, and then they were just like
Because it used to be 02s and 03s on one team.
born
And
in
then
02.
2002,
Oh,
2003.
Really?
See, he did the but he didn't even understand what.
But then you cut. Then they strictly made 2002s play with 2002s, and 2003s play 2003s.
Oh, so serious?
Jeez,
Oh,
yeah.
This one's just for fun.
No, because I used to have a lot of other friends like before playing soccer.
Howie.
Yeah, like that Jake, all
Yeah.
those guys. They were 2003s, and like my mom was super close with their moms and stuff like that.
I still hang out.
They still hang out, and then they were just split. So now I was predominantly 2002s or only, and that's where it's like you have to retry out and do all that stuff. I was always safe though. You always needed a keeper.
Can't get rid of the keep.
No, you can't. No.
But yeah, so then I tried out. Apparently they didn't, I didn't really have what they were looking for on that A team anymore. And honestly, but that's the thing. It was the best thing.
That's what I'm saying. It was like
literally,
a blast, bro.
And in the moment, like I was devastated. Like like I thought my life was over. Little sixth
You're
grade
like
me. 12.
12.
Yeah,
Just contemplating
like,
life.
What else do you really like? What else really makes up you as a person other than like being on the A team of a soccer team?
But then you met Diego.
And then I was able to be Diego's right back, and he was my keeper.
No, it was a little bit before. I'll never forget this moment too, bro. It's like a good story. We had a soccer tournament. It was all in like San Diego or whatever, and I'll never forget. That was like the last day of summer, going into seventh grade.
Oh yeah, I can remember that.
And he tells me, I see him. He's like, "Yo, I'll see you at school tomorrow." And I was like, "What?" But it's my first year at a Catholic school, right? Uniform. I don't know nobody except for two people.
For real.
And then I have my sister with me. She was like in 4th grade at the time.
You don't really care.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then he was there late all the time
Oh.
because his mom used to work there.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, so you got
And
a pass.
Well, he would pull
No,
up.
I didn't pull up late. I was there till late.
Oh.
Yeah, like bell ring 8:30, whatever. He's there 8:29. And then I was there all bright and early, uniform on. And then he's like, "Yo, what's up?" And I was like, "Yo." And then I just never forget. He was like, "Remember that?"
You remember that in detail, like I do, right?
He was like, "I'll see you tomorrow at school." And I was like,
I do remember that. I do remember being at like that tournament, and then I saw you in passing. I think you were probably like with Gio.
"Probably, yeah."
And
Shout out my boy Gio.
love Gio.
That's your oldest friend.
Gio is my oldest friend. I mean, I've known him since 2nd grade. And I always say, never talked until 6th grade. Because shit, he was as
Bring him
quiet
on.
as a mouse. He didn't talk to anyone. But, I mean.
Love Gio.
Gio's a good kid.
Yeah, good guy. Good guy.
But, so, and then from that point on, I was just like, gotta pretty much invite this dude into our friend group. Like, he pretty quickly molded to Nico, Matthew, Orlando, all my boys from St. Mary's that I really grown up with, like Diego pretty much
preschool, dude.
Some of those kids from preschool, like literally
Damn.
basically siblings.
Crazy, bro.
But yeah, and then Diego just pretty much fit into the crew pretty nicely, and I remember it was just funny because, especially, you know,
I'm
being in Catholic school, bro, obviously most of the kids who went to Catholic school, we've been there since, like we said, preschool, kindergarten. So I've known these kids for so long. And obviously when you grow up in a Catholic school with only 25 kids,
Max.
if that, you know, you get pretty sheltered from the outside world.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, you definitely don't really get to experience a lot of those maybe other aspects of middle school or elementary school that, you know, public middle schools obviously experience.
Like the smoking and all this and that.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm going in
literally.
like ripping darts.
No,
This guy gets it.
yeah, he was one of them. No. And so it was just funny because my friend group, you know, we were 7th grade. You're at that age, maybe, I don't know if other people started earlier, but like, you know, going to private Catholic school, that's when we were like first starting to like get into like cussing and like when you don't even know how to cuss. And it's like,
You're just saying it
you're
at
just
that
like,
point.
what the bitch?
Ah.
Or it's like, like,
Darn.
Yeah.
I mean, damn.
yeah. You fuck shit.
Yeah,
You know, and
yeah.
like you just put 2 cuss words together, you don't even know what you're doing.
You're
And
super cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
He said it. He said
Yeah.
it.
Oh, you know the story?
Yeah, I was.
Oh,
That's
okay,
why I was.
okay,
I
okay.
thought you were gonna
That's
go.
what we're
Yeah,
No, so
Bro.
so basically all this because, you know, we didn't do a whole lot of cussing. We tried it out in 7th grade. That's when we were first taking our dip into it. But when Diego came along, you know, he
That was 8th grade or that was this story that if you're leading into.
it was? Really?
Yeah, that was when we
Are
didn't
you
have
sure?
our principal. And then remember it was the other lady. I got written up a couple of times. I
He's like, I remember those detentions.
I know who it is.
remember.
No, but basically, you know, there was one day when we were out on the field, you know, and the field is right next to the street. So it's like the sidewalk and it's like, you know, the fence and like
Just
the
public
field.
people walking by, you know?
Yeah. And so we're out by the backstop. We're playing like soccer or whatever.
You ever play World Cup, Steven?
I don't think so.
Where it's you and another person, and you can have like whatever your Arsenal or you know your Barca, and then basically if you score,
All
you
the
move
soccer
on.
players are screaming at Steven. right now.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what.
Remember, guys, I grew up in Jersey. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, Jersey.
But you play like it was me. I say me and Alec. He scores, then him and I are on to the next round, and then whoever
Yeah.
scores last is out.
Oh, really?
It's basically like
It's
Yeah.
like World Cup, you know, like how.
It's coming this spring, guys.
but so we're out there and we're playing and
But it's 2v2 basically. And
No, it's like
so it's 2v2v2v2v2 and
Okay.
everyone's trying to score for their personal team and once you
imagine-
score you move on to
basically
the
it's
next
just
round.
like 14 people running after one ball.
Yeah.
You're just
Really?
solo trying to juke everybody.
and it's
out.
just you and one other
shit.
guy
Yeah.
that is on your team.
it sounds like so much fun.
It
I mean, it was back in the day.
It was
like,
awesome.
That's where boys turn into men.
Yeah, so we're like Brexit tackle, you
Yeah,
know,
studs up, just
and then all in our uniform,
yeah. And then, all in long
right
pants,
back
all
in.
in mass uniform.
all in with a tie on
Yeah.
and a vest. But this specific time that we were playing, you know, we always got into it. You know, we never took that shit lightly.
Just
Always the
chirping
end of
at
the
each
world.
other, you know.
And you know, I forgot what the exact scenario was, but
Oh no, I'll tell you.
okay.
So I was with my buddy Nico. If you know, shout out Nico.
Hi, Nico. He's probably not watching.
We were playing and we happened to get eliminated. There I go, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Man, like at the top of my voice.
It's also like we're not the only ones because you know it's a K through 8th, so we're at
Oh.
recess in middle school. You know, in middle school we still had
There's
recess.
like 250 people running around.
Yeah, and there's
Oh.
kindergartners, first graders also on the field.
Just over the fence on the other side was the preschool.
yeah, we're like probably 50 feet away is the preschool over there.
Bro.
Just cussing out.
Yes, just airing it out.
And that you basically slapped a nun in the face in private school if you cussed out loud in front of those preschoolers. Like you might as well have, you know.
Yeah.
But
100%.
Go
Yeah,
on.
so I go and what the fuck, Nico? You didn't fucking try. You know, I'm over there.
he's acting like he's like Barcelona's
Yeah,
manager.
doing the tactics.
It needs to be here, son.
So Alec is at the fence, right? And there's a lady walking with her like baby kid or something on a scooter.
Yeah.
You know, just chilling.
Innocent standby.
Bro, yeah, like a bystander. She calls Alec over. What does Alec do? Oh, okay. You know, walks to the fence.
Yeah, and I'm like, she calls me over. She's like, "Excuse me, right here." And then I'm like,
You're like,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, random lady that I've never met before. But and then she calls me over and she immediately just goes, "What is that boy's name?"
pointing at me because I blurted it out. You know?
Yeah.
And then me being still an idiot and not knowing that I probably should have covered for my boy.
Ratted on my.
Yeah, I'll never hear the end of that. But
How long ago was this?
Yeah, I'm still angry.
he's like, while we're on the topic.
This is why I came on here to shout him out.
Yeah, it's just but no, basically I was like, oh, that's my boy Diego, like, you know. And she
Diego
was like,
in 8th grade.
yeah,
That's what he said.
I was like, Diego, and then she was like, oh, what grade? And I was like, oh yeah, we're in 8th. Like, you know.
You know what she does? Trots around, turns around, goes into the front office, and says, "There's a boy out there.
The name of Diego.
named Diego,
And he's in 8th grade.
He cussed multiple times, and I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but I'm gonna rat on this kid."
Yeah, I don't have anything better to do with my day than literally snitch on an 8th grader about cussing.
So after we just got done grinding recess,
After I just put in 15 minutes
Yeah.
of the hardest soccer I've ever played.
we go back to I don't know what class, but I'll just
It was like, oh yeah, it was like Miss Sheehan.
I didn't know if it was ever Miss Gibb at that time,
I think, maybe.
but good pull because I think it was religion,
But was
Amen.
Miss Sheehan? But Miss Sheehan was religion in 8th grade.
and she was religion and history, right?
I don't know. Anyway,
Shout out Miss Sheehan.
yeah, if she's still.
And then I get called in.
Sorry.
Get called into the office or something.
Yeah, well,
They're like,
and then they call him in, and then obviously, I mean, I kind of realized, like, damn, I kind of fucked up right there. Like, you know,
That's
I
what
was,
you
like,
get into the
I was
Yeah.
like, well, I kind of just snitched out my own friend, and then he, probably like half an hour later comes back to classroom
Nice
with
pink slip.
he has the saddest look on his face,
Bro.
and he's just like walking hella slow to his chair, and then I go up and I sit up next to him, and I'm like,
What's that?
so what'd they tell you?
I'm like, well,
Knowing that it's your fault.
Yeah,
I'm
knowing
like-
that I was the
I was
cop.
never mad though.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
he wasn't like mad. He was giving me shit. He was like, "You snitched me out." He was
Yeah.
like, he was. But it's not
Rat.
like he was ever. Yeah, you fucking dirty rat. You fucking rat. I can never trust you anything. But yeah, and then he was just giving me a little bit of shit after that. But
that was
he
my
kicked the
first
shit out of me in the
write-up.
bathroom.
That was your first write-up?
Well, not my first. I had like,
Yeah, he had a little
Bro.
mouth on him.
I think I had 3 in that year of 8th grade.
Oh my
Just
God.
from profanity. Is the right
And not
word.
like at anyone, just like literally getting frustrated at himself and being like, "Fuck!"
Two
just
were related to sports. One was Mr. Fugit. That one was pretty scary.
oh wait, I want to.
What's
that
the
one.
story with that one?
Well, Mr. Fugit, I don't.
Have I told you about Mr. Fugit?
I don't know who
Bro,
any of these
bro.
people.
Mr. Fugit, he'd probably be really proud
Bro,
of us these days.
honestly, that my mom praises when she gets faded.
we still glaze
My
Mr.
mom-
Fugit.
My mom gets faded. She praises like he was the best teacher for you because dude, the things that we had to do in that class.
Yeah, they actually,
Not like that. Like
things he made me do.
I'll never.
I was
forget.
one of
The
those
things he
Catholic
showed
schools.
me. Hey, dude.
Hold on, my mom is telling me about dinner.
Not now, mom.
But
No, he was honestly, he was just a literature, English
Oh.
teacher.
Mhm.
And honestly, just very, very smart and very, very knowing how to work with, that age group. But his thing was that he would never yell.
Mhm.
I don't think I've ever heard that dude like really raise his
Never.
voice, because obviously teachers, they yell, they'll be like,
Yeah.
sit down and
Sit down, yeah. Mhm.
Never, like with him, he would never like blow his top off. He would just all of a sudden you would know that you're fucking up because the room would just get hella quiet, and then you would like hear yourself being hella loud, and then you look at Mr. Fugit and he's already looking at you with
but,
the
like,
meanest
with
You
that
ever,
said-
you ever had like a teacher?
Yeah.
You know, they're
Have
just
you ever had a
they're,
teacher?
well, they're just looking at you, and like,
You fucked up.
Yeah.
just look down,
How long
you
have
know?
you been looking at me for?
yeah, that was him, and he used to smoke Marlboro Reds.
Dude, oh my god, yeah. Like literally
Bro, yeah, it
during
was awesome.
recess. Yeah.
Now,
Now-
on the roof.
I would ask him right
I'm
now.
like, you got a light? Bro, literally during recess, and sorry to Mr. Fugit for airing out, but we knew we could smell it in your breath. You weren't hiding it from anyone.
Hard work.
Yeah, I'd raise my hand and ask for some help, and he'd be right here.
Smoke's coming out of the
And
little
I'm like, I'm basically getting secondhand smoke right now.
I'm like,
I'm like, what is that? Marlboro White?
Yeah.
Reds? Are those heavies?
That's so familiar.
You got any extra?
Dude, but he used to make us sing in front of the class. I kid
Dude,
you,
this
bro.
whole day, Steven's just gonna not say anything.
And then
I love this story.
but then I'm curious to hear about like Jersey, you know,
Jersey.
as far as like school, you know.
School-wise, well, it's similar. It was pretty similar. We talked a little bit about this in private
You're crying.
before. I know, yeah. I'm like,
No, you good? I'm
this
like,
story's so good.
yeah, Mr. Fusion.
love hanging out with you guys.
You gotta smoke.
Yeah. Got a light?
Dude, if I could have a cigarette with
With
Mr.
anybody,
Fusion,
it would
it would be him,
bro.
Dude.
Because we're like, I don't know. Do you know where St. Mary's is at, right?
It's just down the street here, no?
Pretty
Yeah,
much,
by
yeah.
OHS.
But there's like the
Okay.
school, then it's like
The gas
a little
station.
alley right there. And before school, recess, lunch, puffing.
You know, his whole thing also, it was the fact that one, smoked like, enough for all of us. Two, he was also, never raised his voice. Three, you could ask that man any question on earth. Like
Bro.
basically the first like 10, 15 minutes of class, sometimes he'd go a little less, sometimes more. But literally,
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that.
you could be like, Mr. Fugit, why do meteors have a white streak behind them when they fall? And he would go, well, Alec.
Oh yeah.
He was that guy who knows a little bit of everything.
Oh, he-
No, but it
bow
was
tie.
like he had a freak like IQ, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And
Yes.
I'll be honest, he could have been bullshitting. Like,
I'm
I
there
didn't
like,
care.
He was
I'm
just so
like
convincing.
stargazing.
He could have been like talking straight out of his ass, but I believed him with my whole heart.
But then he
And,
gets sometimes he'll get smart with you, you know. If you say something like
Yeah.
I don't know what, but then he'll just give you like a.
He'd be
I
like,
don't know.
why can boats float? And then it would be like, because there's a big ocean. And it's like,
Yeah. You're like.
that's you gave them a hella in-depth
Yeah.
answer, but then you gave me some bullshit like that.
Sometimes it would be like, because it was an hour, like school, hour rotation.
Yeah.
It was like that, but I remember like 45 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes
he chirping.
Yo, we wouldn't even get to anything in the lesson. He would just like let us ask questions for the whole period.
Really? Wait,
Yeah.
yeah, that's my question. What is he teaching? Like,
Literature.
Really, that's a good question.
I think he did literature, and then I
Literature.
think he did a little bit of like that theology stuff. Remember with Mr. Higgs?
Yeah.
Catholic school is this? What the?
Bro, it was
You
like,
know, bro, that
was barely
school
getting
is
through
so
history.
old. Bro, my mom went to our school.
How old is the school?
And I think my grandma.
You're
also
looking at me,
went
I'm
there.
like-
And I'm like, did my grandma go there? It's like- no, but my grandma, like, either she worked there when she was really young. It's like 100+ years old.
Really?
And like the nuns, like, used to teach there, like, literally, like, and they used to live there, like.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
The preschool. So it's like the school's right here,
Is it
office,
advanced
preschool.
math.
Yeah. Dude,
That
was
room,
weird.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
But it would. Now it's the preschool on the bottom floor, and there's a ton of rooms on the upstairs, and they're all just like a dorm, like just rooms. That room left, right, and that's where the nuns used to live.
Oh shit.
And now it's just storage, where they keep like just
Weird stuff.
dead bodies.
Yeah.
Just,
the old nuns, they never died.
You have to like.
El nombre del Padre.
Yeah, that school. Oh,
It's something.
that it has a lot of lore to that school. I mean, even my mom, like I said, she went there, and all her siblings went there, and
The thing, would you send your kids to St. Mary's?
Fuck no. Like it sounds more like a cult, if anything.
It wasn't. No,
Like, I'm like,
it
yeah,
wasn't.
like you guys are learning like rocket science in
Yeah.
there. I'm like, damn, I barely got through like basic 7th grade math.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Adding.
no, they push you, for sure. But honestly, like it did set us up better in high school. At least. Are you good, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
no, this is like
It's like
because
that.
I'm laughing so much, my eyes are getting really
You're like, I
wide.
can't adjust because I just keep on laughing.
Exactly. Yeah. Like,
This is so great.
you guys,
We should do this like every day.
Yeah, like, we should hang out more often.
But yeah, I don't know.
Like
where I was
the
at.
one reason why I went to St. Mary's because I like pretty much flunked like 6th grade, dude, and just had to get out of there. My mom was like freaking out, and then
Yeah.
obviously
Was she like
she
when
knew
you
your
were
mom.
like flunking? Was she like yelling at you?
Nah.
Or was she?
Because I would
try.
I was trying, bro.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't comprehend like math and
Just didn't
English,
click.
I was always in that same
bro,
boat.
it was like bad. I mean, but I was sitting there like doing homework, and my mom was just like,
I mean, that's the
"Oh my
difference.
God."
Like if you're just
Yeah.
like fucking around,
yeah.
but if
Yeah.
you're actually like giving it, a
Like,
good.
giving all you got, and you still can't get it.
But then
Yeah.
you go to think about, you go to like, I mean, now for you, like in Philly or in Jersey, wherever you grew up, how much was it per person in a classroom, for example?
Well, that's
That you remember.
that's the interesting part because 8th grade, I graduated with a class of 40.
That's
Like
40 people?
40 people.
Oh shit!
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, we had this conversation. Pretty drunk one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
How many people do you have?
Going back, when you came to Oceanside, you were like, you told me you were blown away because
We don't have lockers.
It looked
No,
like
yeah.
a small college campus
Yeah,
to me, if anything, because I grew up
Oceanside,
with
OHS?
OHS. Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
I before I moved here,
Like
I
San
came
Marcos.
the summer before. I came here to visit some family, and my auntie used to live in Center Street.
Try
Which I got a great story for that one.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
I
careful.
chill.
We respect it.
Yeah.
No, but I was training for football, so I went to go do some sprints on their field, and I was like, damn, like nice turf and everything. They got a whole stadium and everything. I was just blown away. At
I mean, they
OHS.
probably just redid.
I was gonna say the turf is.
Yeah, it was not like that when we were there. That shit
Wait,
was-
you graduated when?
2023.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Why'd you say that?
Yeah, no, right?
Get all like, yeah, I'm gonna take off, guys.
I can't do this.
Well, before I moved here, middle school, high school, it was kind of like in the movies, basically. Like the cliche, like, I have my locker, I have all this and that.
I never
like,
got to design a
yeah.
locker, bro.
Like victorious.
Yeah. I never got to put a little keyboard sideways on that shit.
Andre.
Well, here's the thing, like, like moving from class to class, bro, you barely have less than like 5 minutes to get to your next class, bro. So middle school, everything is super close, right? Go to high school, there's 4 different floors, and it's like 3 sets of stairs we're going through, and all the lockers are like in the first floor, bro. Freshman year, I was sprinting. I had my legs fucking amazing, bro. Going up those stairs.
I bet you all the freshmen were probably like that, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We all had those classes where, like, they're not in, like, one area. Like, they're everywhere, basically.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, it was all in one building.
So
We mostly stayed inside because, like, obviously, we had winter. We had snow. We had the...
Snow days.
Oh, my gosh, snow days? Bro, you guys don't even know,
No
bro. Like,
idea.
I'm
we
not-
had that one day.
single
Remember
bit.
you got when you had like the fire day.
We have fire days.
Bro, that was crazy. Like, this fool was like,
We have ash
bro,
falling
no,
from
remember
the
you were
sky.
like outside. You're like,
Fear for your life.
Well, I got sent outside while it was like notoriously one of the worst, like,
bro, it was
California
bad,
fires.
bro. All
And
the evacuations and stuff.
Literally, like, the teacher, I like to say it wasn't my fault. In hindsight, it might have been a little bit on me. But to be fair, who sends a fucking kid outside when literal ash,
Bro,
like
it's
the end of the
coming
world,
down.
the sky is orange.
Stranger
like,
Things.
Yeah, I've told them. I think once or twice. But yeah, and so I got sent out when it was a fire day. We've never
Snow day.
experienced the snow days. Have you ever like seen like the typical like hallway locker fight, like
Oh,
you
yeah.
slam someone into
Oh
the
my
locker?
God.
or like the bullying.
Dude.
You throw the kid in there or something. Is that,
The lockers are a little too small for that.
yeah, he's a small kid.
No. I've seen a squirrely. We literally before like school officially starts at 8, we're all coming into the cafeteria having some breakfast or like that. Like 2 random girls are just fighting, pulling each other's hair. Cops get called and everything. This is when vaping was really taking off.
We had a
too.
campus police. Did you guys?
Really?
Yeah.
We had one old guy named Fred, I think.
Okay. We had a
mid-50s.
cop.
Yeah, we had a couple huge dudes.
Yeah.
Like I remember, like there was a fight between.
Oh, man, I'm like right there in the video.
He like joins in a little
No,
bit.
I'm like, dude, I'm like this. I'm like watching. I'm like uppercut. Shoot for the legs.
Check the kid.
Oh wee.
I got money on this fight.
Juan's just grinding. sorry. I'm sorry. I know. I have to keep doing your thing. You know.
I'm just kidding. Add me after this.
Display.
No, there was a fight where literally huge security guard, literally these two white girls, funny enough, wearing the same exact fit. Which
Like, that's what they were fighting?
Okay.
No.
Like, do you ever like in Jersey? What brand was like taken off? Let's say like your junior year or something.
Oh,
It was Champion.
oh,
Remember?
I was thinking that
Really?
or Thrasher.
That too. Remember
The
Champion?
Center Boys.
No, well,
The
yeah.
people from Center always wore Champion.
Always, but like they were wearing Champion, like the,
And
remember, like
us.
the gray hoodies.
Gray hoodies.
Like-
no,
Yeah,
tint,
like-
tint
yeah,
North
but, like
Face.
that one, they would wear like the banged out, had the C on it.
Yeah.
Bro, I have a funny story.
It
one
was
time,
banned?
too.
Like, that's what you're trying to say?
No,
Like,
I'm saying like that's like the same
No,
fit.
yeah.
They were wearing like both
That,
the same
it
sweater.
was like that gray
you know?
sweater, and then I think they had like blue jeans on, both of them. And yeah, anyway,
In my
this
opinion, you couldn't wear Champion.
Really?
You couldn't. They wouldn't. They didn't allow you.
Huh.
Huh.
anyway.
Right.
this-
Wait, but why couldn't you wear Champion?
Because it was so
Gang affiliated?
it's gang, but that yeah.
We're getting into this on the
That's the
Low-Key
history
side.
of Oceanside now.
I mean,
you learn something new
well,
every day.
Yeah.
Center Street starts with a C. What does Champion start with?
A C.
Yeah. Good job, C there. Round of applause. No. Anyway, that's not even important to the
Anyways,
story.
yeah. Well, I don't think we ever had. It was more colors. Like if you were
That
wearing
makes
like
sense.
a bandana or something like that, and it looked a little too sketchy. No, but for the most part, we
I
never.
don't think we
really
were allowed to wear
had that.
bandanas.
I don't think I wasn't ever wearing a.
Not that I wanted to.
I'm gonna put on a bandana.
I
today.
mean, I'd wear bandanas like after high school when like we'd
Your
slick
hair.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Greaser.
as a fashion
Yeah.
statement
For sure.
But
Calm.
But it was never like like
Yeah, I never-
backing
like,
up a set.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, surprisingly no.
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 Well, at least for me growing up, it was interesting because my high school, it was like they were doing a new thing. So it was one high school, but 4 towns going to the same high school. Pretty small for a high school. It was like 900 students, including a junior high as well too.
Darn,
And it was all like kids from the ghetto going to like
The
a rich
ghetto.
white neighborhood.
The
Like
ghetto.
literally, it was crazy because there's part ghetto, but then there's like also like part rich, white and stuff like that.
And that's where they mixed.
Basically, yeah, like it was crazy. It was a party. I'll tell you that for sure. No, at least for me, there was never nothing like that. I mean, I think the only thing that I can think of is like everybody's wearing Timbs. Everybody's wearing skinny jeans. Skinny jeans with a
don't
hoodie.
even get me started with
A
that.
I know.
hoodie.
I know.
And he's gotten
Look at
better. He's
Yeah.
gotten better.
I still throw on a pair of skinny
There's still
jeans.
some
every
work to
now and
do.
then, yeah.
But I just can't. I got big legs.
Nah,
So, like-
bro. I've seen
Whoa,
guys
chill,
bigger.
dude.
Nah,
bro.
Dude.
Let me take a look. Hey, what size are those things?
How much you squat? No, I've seen like some big dudes, and
They look like they're about
wearing
to
skinny jeans, a
put on
hoodie.
circulation.
Bro, literally,
Bro,
I'm
like,
like,
you
how are
can't
you
even
walking, bro?
squat. You know.
Yeah, you drop something.
Bro, yeah,
There goes,
that's
like,
it.
your
There goes your
whole
pencil. You know.
Yeah, I don't get me wrong. I mean, I wore skinny jeans when I also weighed like 75 pounds. You know, that's when you could wear skinny jeans, and I had like the bangs. He doesn't even have a mic, so no one can even hear what you're saying.
If you want
Plug it into this one.
a beer, just get a beer, bro.
I said Justin Bieber era.
Hey, we can drink though.
Want a biggie? Go get a biggie.
Yeah.
They're right there. As you were saying though,
What was I saying?
you were wearing skinny jeans.
Skinny jeans
yeah.
when you're 70 pounds.
Oh yeah. Dude, that fit. I miss those days where you could just throw on a pair of Chucks, some Converse, high top Converse,
The Vans.
or
Yeah.
the checkered Vans.
Ooh.
Yep.
Checkered
Slip
Vans.
on, old school.
Yeah.
Vans.
Jordan ones.
We
Never.
ran those into the dirt.
Never. I've never had a pair of Jordans. I had one time a pair of Jordans, but like, not for fashion. I had it for basketball shoes. Yeah.
I'm.
I've
What?
bro, never.
I
Bro,
just recently-
literally
I mean,
everybody
never.
over there in Jersey wearing Jay's the church, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Or-
like
yeah.
we all, you were like an idiot, like if you didn't have a fresh, clean pair of J's. This is
I-
before Air Forces took off too. Like I wore the Jordan 11s, the Jordan 4s, all this and that. And you were
What's the
staple,
worst
bro.
and then the best? I heard the worst like Jordan 2s are rough.
I like them, but
Anything about
they're pretty ugly. I'll say
Yeah.
that for sure.
And what's the one that like everybody hates?
11s.
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 Okay.
I love the 11s.
But you
for
just
sure.
said you had them.
I had them, wore them a
Everyone
couple
else
of times. No. It's the 2s that everybody hates. I had a pair. I've always liked it.
OGs wear 2s, like Unks.
Oh yeah,
Those guys love the 2s, man.
bro. And I was there when like Yeezys dropped and all this and that, and I was there where like I had some
But that was
skinny
like
jeans on.
$350 a
Yeah,
shoe.
for real.
Oh, yeah.
For a pair of Yeezys, you
Well, I
know?
bought a pair of fakes. Nah.
You know, hey.
You gotta
Some
do what you gotta do.
Feezies.
Exactly. Yeah. The lighter ones too.
I remember my school fits back in the day, dude, were like Adidas sweatpants and like a hoodie.
Oh,
And
And some slides.
slide.
Every day.
Chilling, bro.
We like dress up like once out of the week,
More
where you'd
Friday.
wear like a polo and some like
Maybe,
nice
yeah.
jeans and like still the checkered Vans probably.
Yeah, tight jeans though, like American Eagle.
Oh, bro.
or,
A little
Um,
snug.
Or did you ever wear purple?
No.
Purple jeans? No.
Oh,
Like
I was
the
like,
brand?
what?
Or like the color?
It's a brand
No,
called
no, no.
Purple,
Oh, I've never-
and literally it's like skinny jeans as well.
Actually, I
too.
think I have seen those.
But we've worked with a couple clients that wear them, and they have like the little tag that says purple on it.
As specifically has like a long tag on it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
no,
one.
I've never understood who people wear that.
Yeah, you haven't seen it.
no,
Yeah.
you lost me, bro.
I know exactly. Those are expensive pairs of jeans though.
Exactly, yeah.
Bro,
Like
phonies
you
wear
were
those.
loaded if you had a pair of those.
A lot of phonies.
Phonies wear those.
Yeah, I mean, now it's the empires.
I was wearing some today to work actually.
Yeah.
The corduroy.
Do you even have Dickies? I like how this just became pants.
Yeah.
I know, yeah,
I was just
yeah,
talking
we-
about pants now.
I never owned a pair of Dickies.
See, that's what's crazy to us. Like over here,
Wow.
it's like, dude, you gotta have a pair of Dickies.
You got
You
your
know?
khaki, your black,
Or-
and like your brown / gray. You know,
rotate them around.
bro, every day.
Yeah.
Outside of work, I don't think I've ever seen any kid wear Dickies in an East Coast school.
Yeah. I mean,
Missing out money over
Well,
there.
I feel like it's kind of that Chicano style.
Yeah.
Sure.
And yeah, I mean, I don't know.
That's also a big difference between you and me because you guys grew up with like the Chicano, Latino, Mexican style. I grew up with like Puerto
Puerto
Ricans, Cubans, Dominicans, and they, bro, even today they still wear those fucking skinny ass jeans,
Yeah.
tight ass clothes,
I
bro.
know the Dominicans are notorious for it, right?
Oh my god, yeah, dude. They're
Que
like,
lo que?
loca.
loco, papi, what you mean?
Yeah, de la está buena. Que lo que?
Papi, I play baseball.
But like that's so crazy because like being from Oceanside, especially like we were so culturally divided.
Really?
I assume the same in Jersey and up back east. You know, It's-
I think again, probably for sure, like with like Caucasians, for sure, it was like a little like divided, but for the most part, like.
I don't think you meant to say divided. like,
okay,
you mean,
I'm saying like different. That's diverse. Yeah, like segregated.
I sat on the back of the bus.
You were like, the
He's
whites,
like, why did you say that?
I knew what you meant, but
Diverse. Diverse. Sorry.
pretty culturally
But like
divided.
we had like
whites
whites,
stayed over there.
African Americans, Samoans, Mexicans, Asians, military people would come from.
Yeah, big military town.
You know,
Well, that's when I first moved here. That's what I.
you're like, bro, whoa.
I was like, I don't. We're getting into this now.
I'm down for second
I
episode.
need another beer. But
Yeah.
Like, come on, pass one. I was gonna. But well, that's the thing. When I first moved here, I think one of the things I really liked about it was everybody was the same here. Like for the most part, like I didn't feel like there was any like. Oh, like you know,
you're from here?
exactly.
Bro,
Yeah, like
yeah.
everybody was welcomed. You know, I hanged out
That's
with.
so crazy because I feel like other places, like in Florida,
Oh,
my cousins used to live there. They still do, but they were like, they would know, oh, he's from California.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was
you
like,
can tell that though.
You can tell that. I think it's definitely with like.
I think it's a style.
If
too.
I think if like somebody were to see you with like you wearing like a fit, they'd be like, "Oh, he's from
Oh
California."
yeah, I mean the baggy. I feel like the baggy is like a big trait like that.
I showed my friend Jamie. She's from Puerto Rico and lives there, and I was like, "Hey, can we go there this February?" And I sent her a picture of him, and she was like, "She's gonna get shot immediately."
Yeah.
where?
In Puerto Rico.
Apparently,
Who said that?
My friend Jamie,
For what?
because he looks rich.
Puerto Rico's a U.S. territory.
I know, but it's still ghetto.
My coworker's going, and he keeps talking to Puerto Rico.
Really?
All you need you don't even need your passport. You just need your ID.
Yeah, exactly.
You know why? U.S. territory.
My
sister was.
As if they're just gonna be like, oh, yeah, you're good.
Yeah, it's like
Ah,
he's like looking at you.
yeah, fuck, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I just blown out my phone, man. I'm on a pod.
It's right here. It's on
Oh, thanks.
Hey.
Oh.
It's all great.
Yeah.
So first you snitch on him, now you break his phone.
Yeah.
How do you feel about being on the podcast so far?
Natural.
It's like,
Cool.
No,
is
at
it-
first, like when you walk in, obviously because they don't know your room, it's a
Yeah.
little intimidating. As
Yeah.
far as like
To be in front of cameras like that.
not you're three, yeah,
Yeah.
you know, and lights, and it's just you guys, but it's just having a normal conversation.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
I know. Sometimes you feel like you need to be funny, or like you feel like you need to like.
Yeah, you're just
be
looking
witty.
at like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, did I
Yeah.
say the right thing? But like, you know, I mean, that's the beauty of what this podcast is.
Exactly,
maybe.
you can-
just
anybody's welcome.
Anybody's welcome,
and
yeah.
we just
like,
talk about everything, anything.
We're not here for drama. We're not here for anything like that. We're just here to have a good time.
Love that. I love that.
Yes, that's gonna be our bio on fucking YouTube. But anyway, also another topic that I wanted to bring up. He hasn't seen Star Wars.
Really, bro.
Never. I tried watching the first 20 minutes of the first ever
It is
one.
hard.
It's
I feel like
hard.
when you're at a certain age, when you're not 6, there's just like,
You didn't watch at 6, did
bro,
you?
I was young. I used to watch Clone Wars with my mom.
Yeah, but when you really got into it though, I thought it was like a little later.
yeah, like high school,
Yeah.
for sure. I want to get like a Star Wars tattoo or something.
he's,
Bro,
he's
I'm
the
for real,
Millennium
too.
Falcon.
Yeah,
just going.
freaking on my back. Vader.
A Yoda, like.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's hard to get into just because
There's
is
so much.
it's slow.
Yeah.
But when I think once you get into it, it's just awesome. Bro.
I've seen.
It's the best.
Just
choice
watch
you'll
Revenge
ever
of the
make.
Sith. Like
That's a good one to start.
that's when like Anakin turns into Vader.
Ooh.
You know, and then like
He's like, he
Those
does?
are the prequels, no?
he turns he turns on the Jedi, and you know turns to
Yeah.
the dark side and
Oh,
stuff.
shit.
Like all the Jedi die.
Uh huh.
Bro, that was like I don't really like cry in movies.
I'm
never-
like, shit,
bro,
man. It gets
I'll
me every
never-
time.
I'll never forget. It was like that scene. I was in theaters. It was like 2000 and I
Wow.
forgot.
Oh, you were in theaters watching.
Oh
it.
yeah, and then
Really?
like,
The
when I
prequels?
saw
Did
yeah.
they replay it? When did the prequels come out?
They
I thought like 2000.
2008 or something.
Yeah.
Really? I thought it was still in the
have
90s.
no, they just must have replayed it. I had to replay it probably.
No, it wasn't the 90s.
No, that was like Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
You know, like with you know, like Harrison Ford.
That was in the 80s.
That was back in the day.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's
And
like, do you know like the structure of it? Because like
I know that it was like a saga, a trilogy
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
80s. They brought it
Yeah.
back in like 90s, 2000s.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
they
now
made
the
an
Disney
animated. Yeah, they got bought out by Disney.
Yeah.
which is
And now they went to shit.
Tragic.
well, it's debatable.
Well, let's talk about it.
It was gonna go to shit until they made Mandalorian,
He
Oh,
loves
yeah.
Mandalorian.
and that's what people, not like myself and other people, are like, well, like that was if they didn't make Mandalorian, they could have plummeted fast because after the last with like Kylo Ren,
Yeah.
those were terrible movies,
really bad.
horrible, and it was like, what the hell, you know, Disney make shit music, make crap movies,
Crap movies,
and it was
yeah.
like, okay, we made Mandalorian, and I was like, okay, we'll give you that.
We'll give you that one. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You saved
And it's
yourself.
like if you're low on cash, they just put Revenge of the Sith not so long ago. Remember that?
Yeah, I saw
Back in
that.
theaters. I took my girl to go watch it. It's like we've already seen it, babe. We're watching it. Let's
You're
go.
still like,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but it was like one of my favorite Jedi's. Just his own troops turn on him.
Really?
Well, you know, like Order
Who was it? Which
66.
one? Yeah.
I was a big Plo Koon guy and like Kit
Plo
Fisto.
Koon. You don't Plo Koon. Wait, Plo Koon? Plo Koon.
Plo Koon.
Plo Koon. Yeah.
I lost again.
It's okay. It's okay.
I was more of a Kit Fisto.
He was badass too, bro.
Kit
He
Fisto.
could breathe underwater. He was like
Yeah.
like a
Ooh.
squid, pretty much jacked. You know.
Fucking
Yeah, ripped the
I would
shit.
recommend watching the Clone Wars.
The Clone Wars. I've seen a couple episodes.
That is awesome, bro.
I would recommend that to anyone out
Yeah,
there.
anybody who's watching, and you
if
haven't
I
seen
could say
it,
one thing to the world.
just watch Clone Wars. Bro.
Clone Wars.
Yes.
Because I've seen a little bit of those, but the one I really got into was Rebels. Star Wars
So,
Rebels.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I haven't Well, I've watched it, but I've never like sat down.
It's pretty. I mean, it
There's like
ties
Kane
in.
and Jarsh. There's all those guys. What's the other one?
Did you play the video games yet?
Yeah, I played like Battlefront.
Battlefront.
Back in the day, like my old cousins used to have the PS2.
Oh.
They had Battlefront on there,
Ooh.
and I would go when we go visit, just
Just going
grinding,
crazy,
bro. Not even going outside, just gaming it straight. with
I
it.
recently, you know, like the Cal Kestis.
Cal, yeah.
That video game with
That
him,
was
like
cool.
Jedi Survivor.
That was a good one.
I played.
That
a little
also
bit of that.
shows like Order 66.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Or
Do you
not?
know what Order
No,
66
yeah,
is?
like,
Oh,
look,
he
so
just doesn't know.
I'm
It's
following
okay.
This is why I
you.
want to
It's
talk
cool. It's
about
okay.
it
It's
because-
okay.
No,
Yeah.
dude.
Okay, I'm learning. I'm like,
No, man. No,
Yo,
fuck all
turn on the
that.
PS5
It's
right
so
now.
hard to explain, and for you to be like, "Oh, I get it," you know, like you're
Yeah.
probably not gonna get it, right?
But I can respect it, though.
For sure.
Like this is
So
something.
look, there was the Grand Army of the Republic.
Page 1.
Right? It was the Separatists versus the Republic,
It's
right?
my fault. I got him going.
So then you have like Count Dooku, all the bad General Grievous. They were controlling basically the bad guys. You know?
Okay.
And there's the Jedi who are fighting for peace, but you're also like blowing up towns and shit, you know,
Yeah.
planets and stuff
Little
like that. You
controversial.
know, and then you had the Clone Army. So they were designed by a certain group. It was called the Kaminoans. Kaminoans.
Wow, you know about.
And they're like in a factory, and they're built, and they're only like they. At
That's why they're all clones.
And
Yeah,
are these
clones.
basically the stormtroopers, or?
Yeah, it's before the stormtroopers.
Oh, really?
You know, like the meme how stormtroopers can't shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys can freaking hit their shots. You know.
These guys don't miss.
Yeah, so you have like they're called like CT and then whatever their thing, but then they have like nicknames and stuff. That's why like remember in Rebels you have like Rex,
Yeah.
and you have Wolf,
Yeah.
all those guys. Those are old clone troopers.
Really?
Yes, yeah.
Holy.
So
He's gonna the thoughts
yeah,
right now.
Everybody's like, you know, Rex,
So,
he's a good guy, man.
they were designed to fight next to the Jedi, but secretly they had a chip design where there's whenever the bad guys wanted, it was the Emperor, right?
Yeah.
Emperor Palpatine, whatever. He switched, right?
He said,
Yeah.
execute order
Yeah.
66.
And then that
That's really
triggered
good.
every single clone to turn on their commander and kill him.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
So then there's
Yeah, I know, yeah,
in,
like,
in-
yeah.
in the movie in Star Wars in Revenge of the Sith, there's just a scene where it's like it was like I'll give you the exact scene right now. Obi-Wan is
He's like, I'll act it out.
yeah, he's literally going to go and like fight and possibly beat General Grievous, and he's on like this giant dinosaur looking like creature running up this mountain, and they just blast a huge cannon on him, and he just starts
Shit.
falling down a mountain. He survives, but then some of them, a lot of them don't.
Well, most of them.
Most of them die, you know, except for like Yoda, Obi-Wan,
The
other
OGs.
people, like Kane Jarrus, you know, like from Rebels. He survives, but then all the other ones they die. They kill their master, you know.
Oh.
And,
And that's but then they turned in later into the instead of the turned into stormtroopers. Those were all military, like you could go and become one, you know. The clones are obviously they're cloned to
Clone.
be.
yeah,
to
they don't
fight.
have a big option.
That's just yeah.
Do you play the Lego Star Wars games?
Yeah, all the time.
I love those games.
Oh yeah, it's,
Those are such good
It was
games.
dope. Like the old OG ones were the cool.
Yeah, on the Wii.
Yeah, on the Wii.
That was,
Wii.
yo, the
Wii's
Wii.
better- the Wii is better than the Xbox.
Ooh. I'll stand on
Ah.
that. I mean, I also have never owned it.
Hey, up.
I've never owned
Honestly,
it either.
I'm not mad at that take.
Nope. Oh yeah, Wii Sports Resort.
Oh,
Yeah,
and,
Wii Sports.
Yeah, regular Wii Sports.
Mario
Super
Kart.
Mario Galaxy.
You have Mario Kart, bro.
Oh.
Xbox got what? Halo. That's
yeah,
it.
that's pretty much
Come
it.
on.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Minecraft, but even then,
Yeah.
they went
That's,
over.
that's
a
more
lot.
of a PC.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But
That's my take.
thank you guys.
I stand on it.
I'm out of here.
But
I couldn't believe it.
I'm gonna hop on now because I know I saw the first Disney one that was released,
Force Awakens.
Force Awakens. I saw that one just because
With like Finn,
yeah, like
Right.
how he betrayed the stormtroopers.
put me to sleep, bro.
I think I saw that in like
Terrible,
8th grade,
bro.
9th grade.
I saw that in Florida too with my family.
That shit was ass. I knew
Terrible.
even when I was younger. Like
I like
thought she
that.
was so pretty.
No, it's like the scenery's cool.
Uh-huh.
Like the graphics, right?
Yeah, like
CGI. There you go.
CGI,
yeah, I just knew even then. I was like, well, this begins the downfall of Star Wars.
Well,
right
I
here.
thought was it the second or the last one of that trilogy was pretty stupid because like nothing's really happening. The script was horrible.
Yeah.
They brought back the bad guy from the original
Exactly.
trilogy, but it doesn't make sense because he was clearly killed off. How the
Yeah.
hell did he come back?
It makes-
You see, I know a
yeah.
little bit.
I
Yeah.
didn't even see any of those. Like Rise of Skywalker.
There's no point.
The
You're-
Last Skywalker.
there's
I
no
didn't-
reason.
I didn't see any of
Bro, it
them.
was like so stupid. I can just go on about it.
You know, I'm gonna start my own Star Wars podcast.
Yeah, thank you guys for inspiring me.
He's like, can I use this set?
That's funny.
I mean, dude, I remember being with Gio. We'd be in 2nd or 3rd grade, and Gio was such a fucking nerd, bro. Like, and he still is, and I love him.
All you guys are. I mean,
yeah,
We're a little bit.
We're a little
I mean, look at our setup. Like,
no, but that's the crazy thing. So I used to ask him and
Oh,
Gio, bro. I'll call him like,
yeah, out of nowhere.
bro. I'm like, yo, does Prime Hulk be like Batman or Superman or whatever, or
And then
Thor?
We'd probably have like a half an hour long discussion.
Bro, yeah,
on it.
because
you
I
know,
never
it really
like.
depends what iteration we're talking
Were you
about.
the same? Were you into like the comics and
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
like
I
that?
love reading
Dude,
the
I was
comics.
never. So I find it so fascinating
really?
how to like ask about.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me get you started.
This
All
like
right, so-
this is like how you feel about Star Wars is how I feel about like Marvel and DC combined, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like I read the Civil War trilogy for Marvel, how like all this Captain America got shot in the end and all this and that. Why Tony and Cap were fighting basically. Over.
Didn't we watch? Darn, what movie? The movie where like, what's his name? I almost said Thor. Thanos.
Thanos.
Oh, Infinity War or
Infinity
Endgame?
War. Endgame. Isn't Endgame arguably like the greatest Marvel movie?
It is. No, it's,
We watched that dude. I had
it's
no
so
idea.
tough.
But I had no idea what was going on. And I'm watching it with him. This fool's like sobbing damn near. Bro, I look over my boy Gio.
Hey, what's happening?
Yeah, and I was just asking, he's like, fool, shut up. You know, like, watch it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, basically, like,
Like, there's 2 Hulks. I was like,
there's like so many Hulks now.
One's purple and one's.
I was like, what is going on? You know?
I know.
Because I love that whole Marvel series because it's like it started with Iron Man and they were since the beginning they were giving hints of the Avengers, and then when the Avengers dropped they were like, we're bringing Thanos, and like Thanos in the comics, a real nerd knows that Thanos is like the biggest villain in the Marvel universe, honestly, and when he was
like, he's
one
like,
of the biggest
eh.
ones,
No,
one of the
like-
most iconic ones. Physically, yes.
There's a couple of movies we watched where I was asking him, he's like, he's up there. Like, with Galactus.
Galactus.
Not the.
What's the one? Is it Quicksilver? Not Quicksilver. I always call him Quicksilver. He gets mad.
Silver Surfer?
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Bro, he's tough too, though.
he's tough,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah.
Oh, I can. No, we're just gonna.
Is this for episode 4? Hey, you
Yeah.
want to come back?
Hey, am I on?
Third co-host?
Or like this has all been a test, Diego.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, me and Gio, like, we used to definitely geek out. He used to be a little bit more open about being, like, you know, really a nerd about all that stuff. We used to just, like, literally take a piece of paper, fold it multiple times, color one part of it red, color the bottom part of it, you know, gray, and that would be our lightsaber for, like,
Yeah.
the day. And, like, you know, we just, like, zoom, zoom, zoom. And
like-
Gio would always, like, flip his hood up and, like,
Peak happiness. bro.
yeah, dude, like, that's all you needed to
Dude, I
worry
had
about.
my-
What color lightsaber you were gonna use?
Kyle
every
Tucker's a
day.
Dodger, bro.
That's disgusting. You know,
Fuck, yeah.
real
Cut the
quick,
cameras.
going to sports real quick. I understand why you guys
foul, bro.
hate the Dodgers. They're such an annoying franchise, and I despise them. They can
I gotta
burn.
respect they win, so it's like
No,
at the
that's
end,
disgusting.
I can't say anything
They-
because they win.
Well,
Yeah,
they buy
but-
their
And
wins.
us, bro.
Nah.
Padre fan, you know.
Well, you know,
It's tough being a Padre fan,
both
yeah.
of you guys brought me into baseball, and I was like, all right, I'll pay attention to the
Isn't it
Phillies this
awesome?
time. Bro, it's amazing.
Well, I was gonna ask because you're a big Eagles fan. I'm like,
Ex-
were you a Phillies fan?
I just root for the if they're in the playoffs. Like when they went against Houston, I was like, "Fuck Houston!" Like you know when we lost
you
that
guys
one.
beat us.
Really?
No, that was like so. We were gonna win it all that year.
You guys took that from us.
And Bryce Harper
Oh,
went
bro. That
dead
little hit,
center.
He can hit, bro. I'm like,
I
what
hate
the
that guy.
well, no, literally, the Dodgers kicked us
Too
out of the
sad,
playoffs
bro.
last year, and I was like, "Fuck the fucking Dodgers, bro. They're a disgusting franchise."
Well, it's freaking. They bought MLB.
Exactly. Like, there's
You
like,
know?
what the fuck?
It's
Like,
$1
there should be
billion
a salary cap.
on two. Yeah, but they make all the money. They're on TV, you know.
We're gonna
We're
make a
wrap it.
clip of
But
us hating
also-
on the Dodgers and get all the Dodgers.
Just
fans.
real
Yeah.
quick, fuck Kevin Patullo. Go Birds. But you can argue that like AJ Brown, like, you know, he hasn't been getting a lot of reception, so he's not used to getting the ball this year, you know? But at the same time, bro, it's in your fucking hands, bro. Like, how do you drop that one, you know? And I was just like, I understand. It's like, it's just, they didn't deserve that. Oh, you know what it reminded me of? It was, oh my God, it was 2018 playoffs when Alshon Jeffrey playing against the
Number 17, good player.
Number 17, Orleans Saints. Nick Foles dropping back. I think it's a fourth down as well too. Throws the ball to him, just right through his fucking hands.
He usually never dropped anything.
He never dropped anything. Same thing with like
AJ. You had like
Brown.
DeMarco Murray at one point.
Oh my God,
good
bro.
team. Go Birds.
Go Birds, bro. Go Birds.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, exactly. So what's your team?
You know what's funny? My dad's actually turning into a Rams fan.
That's disgusting.
That's respectable.
Well, he's too opposite.
As a diehard Charger fan back in the day.
Well, it's because he has cousins.
He remember he told us like I used to sit and record.
Yeah, dude, my dad would get like he would, you know, it would be like an 11 o'clock game, and 11 o'clock on a Sunday. We'd go to church at 10. Have to like stop at the store after we get home from church just to get like, you know, something for dinner or whatever. On the way, or like at the store or whatever, there'd be a guy with like a Chargers jersey, and they'd be like, "Hey, hell of a game, like, you know, like, good win." My dad would be so pissed, bro, because he got like the score spoiled for him.
I have one time I said it, big Aztecs fan, San Diego State, you know. I'm like, "How about the Aztecs?" And he was like. He's like, I'm recording the game. And I'm like,
and then Jay was like, I'm so sorry. I'll let myself out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go that way. But bring in Mike McDaniel.
Oh no, I want Brian Flores.
He's a defensive-minded coach, though.
No, wait, no, it wasn't Brian Flores. It's New York's coach, the old one that got fired.
Brian Dabble.
Bro, that would be perfect because he's worked with Jalen Hurts, he's worked with Devontae Smith.
I like that. He's a New York. You know,
New York guy,
local
too. Exactly. Barkley situation.
There
basically.
you go.
Exactly.
I like that.
Go
I like
Birds.
that.
Go Colts.
Right.
He likes the Colts.
And Rams.
Yeah, no.
Apparently.
Honestly, bro, if Daniel Jones would have just been fine, y'all would have been.
I know. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Die Eagles die.
Yeah.
Shut up. Juan's over there. He's like
bro.
just shaking his head over there.
Hey,
Anyways.
don't let the fake fan fool you. He was saying die Eagles die a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, because have you seen Philly fans?
And he
Dude,
slammed his hat on the floor. and
dude,
said, "Fuck
literally,
you."
we just
Hey.
won the Super Bowl last year, and we're acting like we haven't won in 10 years. Like,
Yeah.
that's how we are, bro. We're the best fans in the world because we're the worst fans in the world. Amen to that.
Very
Anyways.
passionate individuals.
Exactly.
There's been that one clip of that Philly kid going viral.
it's
Like
like-
talking to him. He sounds like he's 43. Like a mortgage.
Yeah, it's like that kid. I worked with him in 08.
Yeah. All the comments like, "Good kid. I brought his tractor back."
Yeah, he's like, he's an awesome foreman.
Well, I think we've hit every topic so far, and
This.
Oh, I got a good conclusion.
good conclusion.
So as you
Here we
know,
go.
the first guest on the pod,
Oh yeah.
I'd say in the year 2026, what are your guys' goals as a podcast?
What we
group?
want to hit? Like what we
Yeah,
wanna
you
do.
know, subscribers, views.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go first.
So,
Well,
No, you go. At least in 2026, I'd like to see us have a pretty solid foundation of, you know, a fan base where like we have a consistent amount of maybe like, you know, not a crazy amount of people, but like people who comment on our stuff and like know us by name and like know us by bits or know us by like,
Clip.
you know, yeah.
you know, or like a meme.
Yeah. And so that would be nice to see, you know, really establishing a following, not just on the level of like, oh, these are just some random guys I follow, but like also like, oh, these are, you know, some people I like to subscribe to a lot.
Dope.
And
Very cool.
yeah, probably just keep on getting those views up, get some more.
It's a grind, though.
notoriety.
You
Yeah,
guys can
it's-
both say, I mean, just started. It's a lot of time,
Yeah,
a lot of effort. I mean,
we're a 3-man team.
yeah, that's
Team, this whole
right.
thing.
Shout out Juan.
Shout out Juan.
Grinding.
Just grinding.
I'm
Gambling right now.
It's alright, dude. We'll talk about
alright,
your
bro.
addiction after.
Exactly. I think my goal is honestly like, you know, get us out there, get us in the algorithm, get a lot of
Make it out the mud.
Exactly. Yeah. Make it out the trenches, boys.
We'll make it out.
All my dog's gonna eat.
No, probably. I think it'd be cool to say that we got at least like 5K subscribers so far. I mean, it'd be cool to say 100K. It'd be cool to say any K, honestly.
Oh, yeah. It'd be like, whoa.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I mean,
but
we're at 9.
yeah. But
The thing about that, you guys just started, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you already had that, like, boys, okay, like, both your reactions to your video, guys, hitting 100K.
It's definitely just.
Oh, that's 100,000 eyes.
I know.
You
Well, I
know?
was putting it into perspective for him. Like
200,000
you think
eyes.
I looked this up. Madison Square Garden, MSG, like most famous, forum, center in the world, only holds 19 point something, 19K, and we
Really?
It was like
Nick
19
Stadium?
20K.
they're an arena.
Wow.
Yeah. And
There's some UFC
we
fights there,
did
too.
5 times that.
Well, yeah, that's how you think about it. Or, like, a population.
5 times the amount of
There's
Madison Square Garden eyes on us.
179,000 Oceanside residents.
Yeah.
Shit.
And I think it really just showed that, we have, that potential.
The potential,
Exactly. And just proof is in the pudding that,
Chocolate pudding.
Love chocolate pudding.
I don't think I've ever had any.
What? Almost got up and left.
What? The spoon.
I'm done with this video.
That's where I draw the line.
That's where we at.
Nah,
And that's where we're ending it.
Yeah.
Goals.
No, the 100K, the video.
100K,
Your reaction, you're like, holy shit, we...
Honestly, just building a brand, honestly, between all three of us. And real quick, y'all, before the rest of the cameras die.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys
so much for watching.
And here, shout out to
Dude,
Diego for
it was
being
an
our first
honor.
guest.
Yeah,
It
wanna
was,
appreciate my
bro.
boy.
It was an honor.
Oh God!
I'm sorry about that, bro.
But like we said, we're gonna have other guests. Shit, obviously it was a good dynamic today, so we'll probably definitely expect to see Diego. Coming up again.
He'll be in a couple more episodes.
I'm a local cat.
But yeah, and appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys made it all the way to the end, like, subscribe, comment. Steven, say what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say like and subscribe too, but like and subscribe, go Birds.
I
and
knew
that's-
it. I knew it was
Exactly,
coming.
yeah, that's the end of the
Birds.
Go
E to the A to the.
That's no.
Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
Go Birds.